And they're going to show you a very impressive dive off our 3-meter waterfall into our pool. Now we do have 12 sea lions, but most of those sea lions will be penned during the display. And that's just so that they don't distract Anya and Gina here while they do the display. They are quite playful animals. So if you want to see, give them another wave, they can see you better now that they're up close. Now Anya is on the left, she's our 11-year-old sea lion, and Gina is on the right, and she is 15. Now something special about these two is that they are actually sisters. Because they're sisters, they do have a lot of love for each other, but this is quite a large audience and they can get quite shy. So to encourage them for this display, if you guys want to give them a nice big round of applause, you may see them giving you a signal that they would like some more encouragement during their display. Now they do like that round of applause from time to time, but there's something they're not fans of, and that is being confused for a seal. As you can see, we have sea lions here and our girls are very proud of it. So what we'll do for you guys today is we'll give you a few examples to know the difference between a seal and a sea lion. So Alex is pointing at a little flap on the side of Gina's head. That is her outer ear, just like what us humans have. Now a seal just has a little hole and it is covered by dense fur, so you wouldn't see that flap. But this is a very small example, and those of you in the back probably can't even see it. So we'll give you something a little bit larger. If you take a look at Alex's hands, that's about the size of a seal's flipper. Now when we compare that to Anya's flipper, we can see that hers is much, much larger. Not only are they big, but they're also very flexible, and of course they are very powerful as well. This does help them move in the water, but it also helps them move on land. These flippers help keep their bellies off the ground, and as you can see with Gina there, she has no problem moving, standing up. She can walk on the beach, she can run on the beach, and she can even climb stairs if she needs to. But Gina's also very good at impressions. Gina, do you think you can show us just how a seal would walk? As you can see there, she's not as graceful there, essentially doing the worm crawling on her belly across that beach. So those flippers do come in very handy for our sea lions on land. And of course, those are a couple examples for you guys, so if you do come across one of these animals, you can actually impress your friends by knowing the difference. Now we do use positive reinforcement to train our animals, and that means they get nice fishy rewards for doing what we ask. And we also use other tools. So you can see Alex has a target stick in her hand. It's just a white stick with red on the end. And as you can see, our sea lions will put their nose up to that red area. Now, they are colorblind, but they can detect changes in shade. And as you can see, we can use it to move them around our beach and even into the water. Now when we have more sea lion trainers, we can actually even do waterworks with them. But it's also very important for health checks. Now our sea lions are prone to cuts, scrapes, and bruises, and using this target stick allows us to check those small scrapes and cuts without stressing our animal out. Most importantly, it keeps those veterinarians away so that they don't have that extra stress of having extra people in their pool. Now if they don't do the behavior we are looking for because we use positive reinforcement, we simply ignore them until they do what we are asked. We don't punish our sea lions. Now we do use other tools to train them, to make them learn naturalistic behaviors. Now in the wild they won't be catching hoops like Alex has, but they use flexible necks to catch fish. So today we're going to demonstrate just how well they use those flexible necks with our hoops. So if you want to encourage Anya as she does catch them, we have number 1, number 2 there, number 3, and finally number 4 with a bit of a different spin. And as you can see, she is a pro. She is able to catch all 4. Along with that, she does have forward-facing eyes, and these help her locate her food. They can detect changes in speed and detect changes in movement as well. But of course, they use this to catch fish, so we're going to challenge our sea lions and see if Anya can actually catch them in the water. So once again, we have number 1. We can encourage her as she catches these. We have number 2. Number 3, she almost got it there. She had to backtrack a bit. And number 4 there. Very good, Anya. So along with that neck and eye, she has powerful flippers that she can swim at speeds of around 15 miles per hour. So they do eat over 50 different kinds of fish in the wild, and that does include animals such as squid, octopus, and eel as well. Now sometimes they can't always rely on those eyes. They have to rely on another tool. It can be quite dark, so they use their very sensitive whiskers. Now we have a ball here. They don't have to catch balls in the ocean, but they do have to catch fish. And just like with fish, they use these whiskers to feel where that ball is, and they can keep that ball on top of their nose. You'll notice that their whiskers are pointing up to that ball to feel around, but they keep their eyes on their trainer, so when she does give them a signal, they will do exactly what she is asking for. Now in the wild, they use these whiskers to feel around vibrations that fish create in the water, and it helps them both locate and catch their food. But today we have 2 girls and we have 2 volleyball